Welcome back, everybody. I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
He's back.
Well, hiatus, but yes.
Yes.
I'm back.
So this is continuing the porter series. So this is a base porter, so we're only using one adjunct malt in it. So 2 pounds, 4 ounces of Pale Malt, 3.2 ounces of Crystal 40, then 3.2 ounces of chocolate wheat.
Oh.
So they had chocolate wheat and chocolate rye. So I wanted to see what the difference in the two was. And if I knew you were coming over, this is kind of a surprise. Let's do some reviews. But I wanted to see which one I like better. So when I truly get into a porter, which one do I want to try?
I bet you it's going to be the wheat. I'm
Yeah.
just putting my money on it. But.
So this is a small batch, 1.25 gallons going into the carboy. For the hops, our boil, 0.15 of Northern Brewer at 60, then 0.1 of Northern Brewer at Flameout.
Okay.
So just to give it a little balance in there, it's not a stout, so we don't need it real high in IBUs. Per Beersmith, 29.3 IBUs, SRM 29.3. This was bottled on 2/5. What is today? 3/29, 6 or
8.
something
End
like
of March.
that. I wanted to let these sit a little bit, and some coming up, I actually left them in the fermenter for a month instead of the 2 weeks, just to see
if there's a flavor.
Yeah, what really happens. Now, I didn't make the same batch and say, okay, I'm going to bottle this in 2 weeks and bottle this in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But I would think if there was any off flavors doing a month, yeastiness,
yeah,
maybe?
I was going to say, it's not going to be the hops aren't going to overpower it
Yeah.
like you would with an IPA, but...
Right.
Yeah,
so those will come. So this ended at 5.12%, and Beersmith wanted 5.2%. Close enough for me.
It's in the ballpark.
Yeah. 4 carbonation tablets were used in 12 ounces, and I can say, I think it was on another... Oh, it's not going to... I don't even see any smoke.
I don't either. 4 tablets?
These have been weird. Oh, there's some smoke. These have been weird. I had one, and I was trying to remember if it was a 22-ounce bomber, but it was actually the second tasting, it was like a volcano almost already after 2 months.
That's crazy.
So they've been going back and forth. Not really ahead.
No, which is okay with a stout, but...
Porter.
I mean, or porter, yeah. They're both ones.
I would say this is more of a brown porter.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some red hues on the side. It's, I can tell it's carbonated, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting bubbles all over the place. It's just the head's not sticking around, which is weird because I would think with the chocolate wheat, you'd get some...
Because wheat you would use in, like, a wheat beer, or you could use it in a New England IPA to produce that head.
Which usually got two fingers ahead.
Yeah, but again, I wouldn't say this shouldn't be the best porter in the world because it only has one adjunct malt.
True.
But it's really to find out what's that chocolate wheat have.
Yep.
Using Crystal 40, because we are going to do this again with Crystal 60. Okay. So, smell.
It smells great. It smells chocolatey. It's light.
I get that chocolatiness, but there is a little roastiness. Mm-hmm. That's what I don't get. How there's so many breweries or craft beers that screw up porters, and this only has Crystal 40, chocolate wheat, and a 2-row, pale 2-row.
Complex.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. No, it smells
I don't
great.
get weedy, but I get that chocolate roasted malt in there, and that is it. It does smell watery.
Yeah, and the only light. So it's either going to be light or kind of bitter. That's my guess.
Yep. Okay. Taste. Undercarbed.
A little.
But it's a porter.
Mm-hmm. but I still taste that. I'd say more chocolate on the back end.
Right. Bitter chocolate.
Mm-hmm. More kind of that burnt.
Yeah. Burnt roasted malt.
On the front.
Which is very weird because there's 3.2 ounces of chocolate wheat in here. So it's not a lot, but to me, I'm not getting any wheatiness.
No, none at all. In fact, I was thinking it was going to be thicker with that wheat.
Yeah,
and
so did I.
I'm not tasting it. So I wonder if you put oats in there, if maybe that would help thicken it up a little bit.
It does. I don't know if it's because the body's lighter that it feels watered down and not carb, but I mean, there's carbonation in there.
There is. But
I mean,
it's not.
But do you want a porter? I would like to see a little more carbonation.
Yeah. This would probably be awesome if you kegged it and put it on nitro.
Okay. Yeah,
I take that bitter out.
Yep, probably.
I think it would just make it pretty smooth.
And I think the chocolate from that chocolate wheat is good.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. I'd drink this.
That's my problem is I want to drink all these. Which is weird because we're into winter, so we've been drinking more heavier stouts, porters, darker beers. Yeah. And something like this, I would mow the lawn drinking this.
Yeah, which is scary.
But, yeah, and at 5.12% ABV, you can't taste the alcohol in it at all.
No, you'd be able to mow the lawn.
Yeah, and I'm holding back because we have to save this for the side-by-side.
Oh,
but,
shit.
Yeah.
All right. Shoot.
But, yeah, I think overall, if you want the wheat in there, in your porter, I think you're going to have to add wheat and not chocolate wheat. Because I was thinking you would get that chocolate compound with the wheat. And I don't, it's more like roasted chocolate is what you're getting. Maybe very light coffee in there.
A little. I mean, but, I think you could give this to somebody that wasn't a huge porter fan. Probably
right, they'd be okay with it. Yep.
And probably, if you want some more head, add those flaked oats.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Yep, but we will get into flaking oats down the road.
Oh, good.
Cool. Anything else? Good. And
no, it's good.
This is using SO4 yeast.
I was going to ask if it was SO5 or 4.
Yep. So on a couple of them, I started with the USO5, but then I ran out of that, so I went to SO4.
Okay.
But once down the road, once we find a recipe that we really like, then it seems like the go-to for most people is that British Ale 5 yeast.
Okay, yep.
So then we'll start playing more with that, but it seems like SO4 is another good one to use.
Yeah.
So which
finishes clean.
Yeah. It seems kind of weird though because that's what you can also use in New England IPAs.
That is kind of weird, but yeah.
So, but that's a whole different video. Yeah, use whatever you want.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you like a straight, I guess, easy, non-complex porter that's going to give you a hint of coffee, roasted malt, and definitely chocolate, here's something easy you can make.
Boom. Let's go with this.
Yep. So if you like this video, check some more out over here. And until next time, I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
Happy brewing.
See you next time.